Hello, I'm Juan Zabala, Vice President for University Advancement and CEO of the Lamar University Foundation. We are fortunate and we're thrilled to welcome you, who are so vital to the success of Lamar University, to our 2020 President's Circle celebration. Your continued benevolence and commitment to our university sustains countless critical areas, including academics, scholarships, research, student experiential learning, and so many other initiatives. Thank you. You are affecting the lives of our students and allowing LU to develop the next generation of leaders. It's my privilege to introduce Lamar University's 15th president, Dr. Kenneth Evans. Dr. Evans began at Lamar University in 2013 and has been a consistent agent of change and improvement while balancing several challenges. Just in the last year, Ken has navigated LU through Tropical Storm Imelda, a plant explosion, a global pandemic, and a full campus evacuation ahead of Hurricane Laura. These obstacles have not slowed Lamar University. Under Ken's leadership, LU has pressed on, and we're now headed into our second 5-year strategic plan with him at the helm. LU's priorities continue to be access, diversity, intellectually demanding and relevant education with an emphasis on regional industry, a respectful, cohesive campus community, and a commitment to the socioeconomic well-being and resilience of the Gulf Coast region and of our own neighborhood. Last year, Lamar University opened the extraordinary state-of-the-art Science and Technology building, which expands on our efforts to improve research and external funding. Our renovated Setzer Center and Quad, and soon the Welcome Center, present a more collegial environment essential to recruiting and retaining our ever-growing numbers of top-quality students. Recently, Lamar University partnered with the Beaumont Independent School District to equip elementary schools with high-tech, STEM-centric spaces called The Nest, and we're helping to support the surrounding South Park neighborhood. Ken continues to develop ideas that are relevant to our area to serve as a bridge between LU and area industry. The new Midstream Initiative came to fruition last year when the Texas Legislature approved his proposal for the Center for Midstream Management and Science. This, along with our Center for Advancement in Port Management and our Center for Educational Innovation and Digital Learning, all established with Ken's leadership, position Lamar University to be a national leader in access to quality educational opportunities, community engagement, and economic impact. I know that you are all excited to hear about Ken's thoughts, ideas, and comments, and the great opportunities for success that lie ahead of us. Please welcome Dr. Kenneth Evans.
Thank you, Juan. I'm really looking forward to a time when we can meet face-to-face on campus and in the same room. In the meantime, I want to bring you up to date on the incredible achievements of the university despite a global pandemic, as well as all the other natural disasters we have overcome, as Juan has already mentioned. The events of the last few years have proven German philosopher Nietzsche's famous saying, "That which does not kill us makes us stronger." Because of our coastal positioning and experience with natural disasters, LU is ahead of many other institutions in the country when forced to teach online this past spring. In fact, a few of our faculty members out of the College of Education have been working with the education community in Texas, helping bring them up online and giving them the reinforcement and support they need to be successful in the classroom. Although it was surreal to be on a college campus without college students beginning in March until just recently, it allowed us to pursue planning and construction projects unimpeded by pedestrian traffic. We've already completed the renovation of the library parking lot. We've begun construction of the Welcome Center at Ralph Christopher Drive and Jim Gilligan Way and expect to open in late January 2021. Several buildings will be getting new roofs, and there are renovation and upgrade projects happening across campus. I'm happy to report now we have students on campus, many of them. Our residence halls are near capacity with 2,300 students. Among the fall ranks, there is a 22% increase in the number of freshmen in the top quarter of their high school classes. During that same time period, master's enrollment is up 18%, Hispanic enrollment is up 43%. During the pandemic, LU launched the Spanish enrollment website, and African American enrollment has increased 8% in that same time period. The total number of degrees awarded since 2015 has increased 26%. Those awarded to Hispanics is up 84%, and to African Americans is up 37%. We've increased our award of online degrees by 14%, and I'm proud to report also that the 6-year graduation rate is up 6%, and the 4-year graduation rate has increased 12%, and the first-year retention rate is up 11%. Enrollment as of September 14th is 16,884, compared to this point in time last year when it was 15,793. We're up 6% in headcount and student credit hours. We brought in 1,493 new freshman students for fall 2020, which is 300 more, or an increase of 25% as compared to last fall 2019's incoming class of new first-time students. Our graduate online enrollment has grown to more than 6,800 students, with an increase of about 1,000 or 18% as compared to last fall's overall enrollment. During this time, we've also confronted the issue of social justice. When the death of George Floyd, an unspeakable tragedy, ignited tumultuous events across our nation, LU hosted a virtual town hall meeting called the Changemakers to allow young voices to be heard. It was the brainchild of Kelly Brown and Catherine Washington, both assistant professors of educational leadership. It was a great success and representative of the types of leadership LU can and should provide. This fall, we are continuing to address the reality and implications of our society's embedded evidence of social injustice. I'm proud to say LU has begun a process of discovery and preparation for a social justice-focused vision and action plan. We have engaged the Diversity Task Force to lay out a vision and a blueprint for Lamar University going forward. This past year, we also launched the Center for Midstream Management and Science, now led by Thomas Kolb. I'm also happy to report our research grant efforts have substantially increased this past year. The number of submitted proposals to external grant agencies increased by nearly 40%. Of course, we substantially expanded our research facilities and analytical instrumentations. We now have an array of high-sensitivity analytical instruments, mostly in environmental and life sciences, housed in the Science and Technology Building, ready to serve LU principal investigators in their research efforts. Our research in many cases is making significant contributions to the Golden Triangle, whether it is flood resiliency, oil spill detection at unmanned facilities, water quality, or port management. We are and will continue to make a difference in the quality of life in Southeast Texas. There's more and more research I could talk about, but what's most important is the level of student involvement in the research that takes place on campus. Our students, graduate and undergraduate, are engaged in meaningful research, which leads to job and graduate school opportunities. What's all this for and about? Our students. Our success is measured by theirs. So consider one. Marcus Rogers, who earned his BS in mechanical engineering this past May, is now working for NASA at Ellington Airport. I met with him and C.L. Ross, a Lamar alum, at NASA last spring. They gave me the chef's tour of this facility. What an amazing place to work. Carly Duplant, a 2019 music education major, is now head band director at Anahuac High School. Madison Marino, who is the president of SGA while at LU, graduated with a BBA in economics in 2019 and is now a legislative intern in Washington, D.C. with Brian Babin's office in the U.S. House of Representatives. I visited D.C. on a lobbying trip with the Texas State University system last spring and got a chance to catch up with Madison. Hers has been an experience of a lifetime. Carolyn Uwandu, another 2019 graduate, earned her BA in biochemistry, is employed as a microbiology lab tech at Biotech's Research Corporation in Rosenberg. John Ellis, some of you might remember him. He gave a presentation before the President's Circle not that long ago, earned his BS in Computer and Information Science in 2018, and is a data analyst associate with Lockheed Martin Aeronautics. Jessica Salaman, a 2018 BS mechanical engineering major, is now working as an engineer for Samsung Austin Semiconductor. In the last 3 years, 5 LU basketball players have gone on to play professional basketball. LU baseball player Chad Fleischman is now head baseball coach at Kelly High School. Jacob Kelly and other baseball players and assistant baseball coach at Northern Oklahoma College. In the last several years, 12 Lamar University graduates were accepted into Texas medical schools for the 2020 entry year. 4 students were accepted into Texas dental schools. Now, that's a quick look at some of the more recent graduates and the outstanding contributions that they've already made across our globe. If I go back a few years, I find graduates working at Facebook, Indeed.com, Airbnb, Intel, Lockheed Martin, and Wells Fargo. They're bankers, they're lawyers, dentists, and business owners, teachers, engineers, programmers, coders, managers, and athletes. They're becoming the leaders that this world needs them to be, and it all starts with LU and you because you continue to support them. Thank you for being part of the LU story.
As a member of the President's Circle, you're invited to an exciting and exclusive program on November 13th at 7:30 p.m. Join us for a timely panel discussion, moderated by President Evans, on educating from a distance in today's digital world. The panel will feature leading educational technology experts. Go to lamar.edu/President's Circle, all one word, for more information and to watch it live on November 13th.